So I got it, now let's test it. Okay, so in all my other vacuum videos, I've already opened up the vacuums really, and I've tested them. I know what to expect from them, I know how to set them up against each other, and I already know the results. This one, I haven't opened up yet because I'm really excited and I want you to see a genuine reaction to how good or how bad this is gonna be. So let's just get this thing opened up and get it tested. Okay, so, whoa, that is nice. Wow. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Ah, here she is. So it's pretty. All right, so, what the fuck is this? What is this? It's rubber. Huh. What the fuck is that thing? What is this? Number 4. It's a hose strap. Oh, you put the hose through here and, oh, okay. I knew that. It's a normal hose. I mean, it's pretty beefy. It's pretty nice. It's actually really nice. Honestly, I want to say it's actually better than the rigid ones I've seen come out. Ultimately, don't care. Ooh. Don't care. Casters. Don't care. Some kind of vacuum. Don't care. Ooh, bags. This is the very first time I've ever gotten a vacuum, and they actually give you bags. Don't care. All right. Okay, so a couple things about this. It comes in 3 different sizes, a 9-gallon, a 12-gallon, which is what this is, and I believe a 16-gallon. Now they all have the exact same motor, so whatever results we get off this one is going to be the same across the board. Now the 16-gallon, or the largest one, does say it has a little bit more horsepower, I think like a half more horsepower, but if you watch this video, you know that horsepower doesn't mean a damn thing when it comes to these vacuums. So whatever we get off this, it's going to be the same across the board. And also, I was doing a lot of research for this, so I went to DeWalt's webpage to see what they had to say about it. And this is specifically from DeWalt's own webpage on this. This is made from no-break virgin resin with non-marrying swapping casters. What? You okay over there, DeWalt? Do you need to clear your search history? But anyways, let's get this plugged in, check the decibels, because that's what everyone's here for. Okay, so I'm going to put this guy through the exact same test as I did with this rigid and all the other rigids I did in these videos. It's going to start off within the green square here with the decibel meter 5 feet away. And then I'm going to test the wind speed with the anemometer, same way I tested all the other ones. So just quick recap in case you didn't watch those other videos. All the other wet dry vacs landed around 80 decibels, which is just a hair below what's considered like a dangerous noise. Anything above 85 decibels over a long period of time can give you hearing damage. Now they all land around 80, maybe 79 to 81. They're all within that window except that one, which landed at 91 decibels, which was amazingly loud. It was the most obnoxious wet dry vac I've ever heard. Now the super duper expensive rigid redline did land at 75, which I consider a very, very, very quiet wet dry vac. This one is said to come in at 65 decibels. I don't know how they got 65 decibels. I don't know the distance between the decibel meter or anything, but we're going to do what would be considered a normal test. The decibel meter is 5 feet away from the vacuum, which would I consider pretty much, if you're using a tool right here, your vacuum is about 5 feet away or someone within that vicinity. So that's why the decibel meter is this far away. Enough talking, let's get testing. All right, everything's on, let's go. No. No way. Come on. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is my normal talking voice. I'm pinging around up to 70s. This is what a normal conversation voice would be about. Now here is No, no, watch. Okay, comparison to that, watch. Rigid red line, which, like I said, considered very quiet. No. Okay, oh, wow, this is freaking amazing. Okay, with my microphone right here, you're gonna hear the difference really well. Are you kidding me? Well, there's only one thing for it. Yeet. I genuinely am blown away. 100% blown away. Now, I've tested almost a dozen different shop vacs, between these $650 red line ones to tiny little bucket ones that it's just a little motor, fits on a little 5-gallon bucket, and low pressure, high volume systems. I've tested them all. I'm genuinely blown away by this. I mean, you can easily have a conversation. I'm not even talking loud. You can easily have a conversation over top this thing with no problem at all. You can have this thing running all day. Any tool you are using is louder than this. Damn, this thing's good. But now, the noise and the decibels only tell half the story. It's quiet. That's great, but if it has no suction, there's no point. So let's test that. Now, just like all the other ones, I'm going to use the exact same 20-foot hose. I'm going to use the same anemometer with meters per second. Oh shit, gotta turn this up. I mean, come on. That's up there with a $650 rigid red line. I mean, yeah, it's good. It's brilliant. Well, everybody needs to buy one of these. Links are down below. There's no competition, none. It's so much quieter, just as powerful, if not more powerful than basically all the other ones on the market. Like, this one's $650. Yeah, it's got a smart pulse technology, but it's so much quieter. It's just as powerful. I don't know. It's perfect. All right, so now that we tested, it's insanely quiet. It's got great suction. I guess some pros and cons to this. Out of all the vacuums I tested, very, very, very little of them came with as many accessories as this thing does. I mean, these are really nice accessories. Just the floor sweeper, this thing's, I mean, it's about 16 inches wide. It's fantastic. This is definitely one of the best ones I've seen in a vacuum set. Now, one of the little features I found on shop vacs that I really never considered was actually the base and the casters of these, because when you're pulling one of these around the shop, they constantly fall over. Damn it. Because all shop vacs are pretty top heavy, so when you're pulling around the shop, they fall over all the time. And the nice thing about this is the casters stick out a good ways from the base, which makes it actually really stable. So I would say as you're pulling this around the shop, it's probably not going to fall over as much as like a normal regular one would. And also them adding 3 extra bags, it's a nice touch. These things are actually pretty expensive. Now, some definite cons to this is the hose. I think the hose is the biggest con. It's meaty, it looks durable, I love the diameter of it, but it's very, very short. But another big con that kind of goes with the hose is the outlet right here. So if you notice, there's a big lip right here where the hose will connect onto, which works great with the hose that you get with the vacuum, but say if you want to swap it out, or if you have a better hose or a longer hose, like this one I have from my Rigid, it will fit, but it's not a good connection. So if you tug it around a little bit, it will come out very easily. But now that's only really a problem if your hose has one of the big clips on it, but if you have one of the smooth ended hoses like this one, like the one I do all my testing with, which I'll leave a link for one of these down below, this slides right into it really nicely and you don't have to worry about anything clipping into there. It works. So without question, hands down, this is the best wet dry vac I have ever tested. I would recommend this to literally anybody in any situation. If you have a shop like mine or anything, it's perfect. You can have this thing running all day. It's not going to bother you at all. If you work on a job site, it's perfect. If you just want a vacuum for around the house for general purpose, perfect. It's pretty much perfect in any situation that you would ever need a wet dry vac. And I mean, come on, it's made out of virgin plastic. It won't get married. It's in the swapping, and it's got some rubber S&M stuff. I mean, what more could you ask for? In all my other vacuum videos, I've already opened up the vacuums. I've tested them. Or fucking AI. I want to put this one through the exact same one so we get a flat line. What the fuck am I trying to say?